child, I know. Only this thumbnail can get my Vincentian community to come over to hear what I have to say on YouTube up in the ass. Y'all fingers were itching, scratching, ooh, sweating, wanting to click yes please and thank you to come over to hear what I have to say. When we're going to have a political discussion. Everything I post on my Facebook wall, you guys politicize everything. If I post some progress going on in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, you guys come and you politicize. You have political debate. I keep commenting and I say to you guys, my post has nothing to do with politics. Why are you dragging politics onto my post? So I am here to have this political conversation. It's going to be the only one, I promise you. Because this girl up in the asshole, I am not here to discuss politics. But on my Facebook wall, I represent St. Vincent and the Grenadines, its culture and its people. I celebrate everything there, all things Vincentian. And you guys know that October is coming up. Our independence celebration is coming up very soon. And it seems as though election is brewing. We saw that the two major political parties in St. Vincent and the Grenadines have started their campaign. The ULP, the Unity Labour Party, and the NDP, the New Democratic Party. When I tell you I stay clear of politics on my Facebook wall, I really, really do. But for some reason, everything I post regarding progress in SVG, you guys bring politics and debate each other, disrespecting each other, calling each other out of their names under my post. Well, here is a video, a perfect video. If it's politics you want, here is a perfect video to engage you. The only one I would ever make. I'm just sitting up there, so. For those of you subscribers who do not know about my island, I was born and raised in the beautiful island of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It's located next to St. Lucia and next to Barbados, and Trinidad is in the south. I am here to make this video specifically for my Vincentian community. So if you're from the other islands or from the US, because I know I have some US subscribers as well, please ignore this video and runs back another time for a video that will suit the reason why you subscribe in the first place. But I just want to go off on a little tangent with this video for my people, okay? Ooh, I see all of the political parties are campaigning, the ULP, the NDP. I see lots of stuff on my Facebook news feed. But guess what? I listen to everything, I view everything, I read everything, I don't comment. I never like a political post on Facebook. I never make a comment to any political post on Facebook. I shy away, I don't share anything political on my wall. The only thing I post about St. Vincent and the Grenadines is anything outside of politics. The food, the people, the progress, the celebrations, you name it. And the reason for me doing this is because of the fact that I am not in a position to support any political party publicly. And the reason for that is I see myself as someone who showcase or an ambassador in my own rights in the diaspora to showcase and market my beautiful island, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, its people, especially its tourism, to the outer world so that we can attract more visitors to our island. When you put politics in all of that, you change the sauce. The sauce is going to get sour, it's going to get bitter, it's going to get hot. I don't want that. I love the sweet sauce that I experience on Facebook with my Vincentian community. I represent all Vincentians. I notice you have persons from the Unity Labour Party supports me on Facebook. Those on NDP supports me as well. Persons from both parties are my friends, are my followers on Facebook, and I love you all. I see us as one Vincentian people, as one whole. So if you expect me to say in this video who I support, so do not expect me to publicly pick a side. Please allow me to share a life lesson and a very important teachable moment that I experienced while blogging online, sharing political stuff online in 2015. I chose and I endorsed a party. I made a video and I said why the opponent wasn't suitable. It was my humble opinion. It was my choice. And I thought I was actually bringing an educated discussion to the table. But what happened? It turned out that one of the sites wasn't happy with what I posted, and I was targeted online. I was bullied online. Even after I stopped doing politics and discussing politics online, some of those persons still hate me to this day for my own choice. When God created us, God has given us the liberty to choose freely. I don't tell them who to go and choose. I don't tell them who to go and vote for. Well, for some reason, they upset. They want to control and bully my choice. So they want to take the place of God in my life, to tell me, force me to choose. That wasn't right. They want to hold me a prisoner of my choice. That is not right. That is slavery up in Ayaso. So in 2015, I was going into the studio to record my first gospel album of 11 songs. And during that time, I was looking for music producers. I wanted producers who really understood how to merge gospel music with Afrocentric beats, with a little soca, a little reggae, and mix up the thing up in there. And so I reached out to a gentleman in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Alex Banwell. And so Alex and I were having discussion regarding the possibility of me working with him to produce the album, 1 or 2 songs on the album. But one day he came into my inbox in my Facebook Messenger and he said, Claron, a woman of your caliber should not be using your time to engage in political parties, debates online, because it is very demonic. A woman of your caliber should be going around giving the gospel to people, uplifting the downtrodden, being an inspiration that I know you are to others. And ladies and gentlemen, that hit me like a ton of brick. I felt in that moment the Holy Spirit used Alex Badwell to stop me in my tracks, to let me know I was going down the wrong road. I was swaying away from my purpose. The devil had me talking about politics online and causing division. And then the Holy Spirit knocked on my conscience and said to me, Claron, you're a Christian, you're born again. You're not supposed to be dividing a country. You're supposed to bring in the country together. And do you know, I listened to Alex. I deleted all my posts. I deleted the video that went viral where I made my choice for the political party in 2015. That wisdom and those words of encouragement that Alex poured into me in 2015 woke me up and realized, oh girl, if you have to be online, you have got to walk in your purpose. You have got to bring people to a higher level of thinking. You have got to be truly an inspiration. Speak for the voiceless. Fight for persons who cannot fight for themselves. Spread the gospel, and you name it. And even share beautiful things that I share on my Facebook wall about my beautiful island, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So this is why I have made the decision never, ever, ever again to discuss politics on my YouTube channel and on my Facebook wall. And this is what brought me to the point where I will no longer share publicly who I support, which political party I support in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. God doesn't want me in that realm. I am exactly where he wanted me. And here is a perfect teachable moment. Since Alex reached out to me back in 2015 and helped to guide me back on the right track, I have been more fruitful online, more inspirational online. I focus on the things that truly matter, the things that really bring joy to people, the things that and help others to live out the best version of themselves. And you know what? I'm here to say I have never publicly said it, but I want to thank Alex Barnard in a special way for having been used by the Holy Spirit to guide my life away from political debates online. My life has been so peaceful, and it has been a breath of fresh air indeed. And I don't wish to go back there. Now you may ask a question. Is there a political party that I still support? Of course, in my heart. I know which one I pick. I know which one I will support. I know which one is deserving and worthy of my time. I am not Vincent and the Grenadines to vote. I've already voted here in Canada because I'm a Canadian citizen. I voted for the very first time here this year. I'm very comfortable with my vote. I'm happy with whom I chose. And so I do not want to have anything to say about the elections in St. Vincent and the Grenadines that is heating up right now, because physically speaking, I cannot even go there to vote. If I open my mouth to talk about the politics in St. Vincent and Grenadines, I don't think it's going to add much value. Granted, I cannot go home to vote. I'm just sitting up in here, so although I have dual citizenship. I do discuss politics around the kitchen table, as Wendy Williams used to always say, that's supposed to be a kitchen table talk. Anything to do with politics will always be my kitchen table talk. So I have some friends, we phone each other and we do discuss the politics and the situation behind the scenes that's going on in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. That's it. That's all I would give to politics. I know some of you are a little disappointed. You want to know who I support. Well, unfortunately, I support St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Whichever party has the propensity to push St. Vincent and the Grenadines where it's supposed to be to see its truest potential, that's the political party that I support in my heart. But you would never hear me say it publicly, so I want to say something very important to our Vincentian community. We got to stop treating politics like an idol. Ooh, child. People in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, they take politics too seriously, too hard. Politicians from both sides, they get together and they knock their glass after the election. They're friends, they're cool with each other. While the citizens are continuously fighting with each other, even after the election finish, they still have enemies for a lifetime. I love my island very much, but that is the only part that I don't like. The politics divides, it breaks up friendship. People become enemies forever. Don't like it up in the so. And that is why I choose to stay out. I rather be a unifying force for the country instead of a divisive force. I'm just saying up in here, so. So that's my stance. Thank you for watching. And remember, no matter what you do, never try to put out another person's light in order for you to be able to shine. God bless you.